this one. Kicked out for standing up. A local couple says they were tossed from Friday night's Browns game for cheering on the team at home.
Our Kevin Freeman is live at Cleveland Browns Stadium with more on their story and reaction from the team tonight. Kevin?
Well, Tracy Lou, the couple, says that they were upset, they were embarrassed. They say they and a friend were kicked out of the game sometime in the third quarter. Now, they say they were not drunk. They say they were not rowdy. They say all they did was stand up to cheer on the Browns.
Cheering on the Browns from the Dog Pound is a long-standing tradition for many Cleveland football fans. Jim Becker has been a season ticket holder for 10 years.
I've been a fan since I was 3 years old. You know, when my grandpa told me you root for the team in the orange helmet, and that was good enough.
But Jim from Broadview Heights says his enthusiasm got him, his wife, and a friend booted from Cleveland Browns Stadium during last Friday's preseason home opener.
Colt McCoy's driving the team down towards our end zone right in front of us. So a buddy of mine who's sitting on the end of the aisle starts, he stands up because it's actually getting exciting for once.
Jim says it was the third quarter and the stadium was practically empty. A fan a few rows back comes up to ask his friend to sit down.
So he went down and told an usher, and the usher came up and told my buddy, and we were still sitting down, he told my buddy, listen, you know why I'm here, right?
Jim says a couple plays later, the Browns scored.
We're standing up and high-fiving each other, me and my wife, and we see 4 Cleveland police officers and a sheriff come up and a bunch of Tenable security guards, and they told us, that we were warned that we had to get out of the stadium, and they were ejecting us for standing up.
A spokesman for the Browns says the team is still trying to figure out exactly what happened, but he says there is no policy dealing with excessive standing. He says they want fans to be loud and to cheer, but the problem comes if that behavior is disruptive to other fans in the stadium.
We have Joe Thomas and Joe Hayden, and
Jim says he's a huge Browns fan. His basement is decorated with all types of Browns paraphernalia. He says he and his wife only stood up once and thought cheering on the team was part of the game.
I want to be there, I want to be a part of it, and enjoy the atmosphere of being at the game with 70,000 people, but if you have to sit down on your hands the whole time and pretend like you're at a ballet or something, there's really no incentive for going anymore.
Now, a Browns spokesperson says they have reached out to Jim and his wife, but so far they have not yet gotten a chance to speak with him.
Kevin, a very quick question. I know the Browns say there's a lot to sort out here, a lot of perhaps differing stories, but the place was half full, as you mentioned. Couldn't they have just been moved somewhere else?
Well, according to Jim, the place wasn't even half full. He said at that point the Browns were losing so bad it was only about 15% full. So there were plenty of other seats in the stadium, and he just can't understand why they were kicked out for that reason as well.
And again, you said they were in the Dog Pound, right?
But yeah, they were in the Dog Pound. They had seats somewhere else, and they moved because there were so many empty seats. They decided to move closer to their friend. But yeah, they were actually in the Dog Pound.
Yeah, very strange.
Yes, Kevin Freeman reporting. Thank you.
Here's a look now at the top stories.